Indian healthcare workers are trying their best to control the situation. National Institute of Disaster Management encourages you to take the preventive measures against the coronavirus. Always wear a mask and sanitize your hands frequently. Also follow all the protocols of social distancing. Get yourself vaccinated from your nearest vaccination center. Until then, stay home and stay safe.
This is Balaji from National Institute of Disaster Management, New Delhi headquarters. Very good morning. Very good morning to one and all present here, and thank you for joining us at the one-day virtual orientation come online training program of India Disaster Resource Network for West Bengal State. It's an honor and privilege for me to welcome you all on behalf of the National Institute of Disaster Management, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India to this one-day virtual orientation come online training program of IDRN. This is the 27th state UTs of India, which we have proposed out of 36 states and UTs. I would like to express thanks for all the state and district officers who are all attending this particular webinar from this state of West Bengal. I am delighted to welcome all the distinguished participants. I also thank and heartily welcome the Dr. Amal Gandhi Rai, Senior Consultant, Department of Disaster Management and Civil Defense, Government of West Bengal, and Mr. Shabir Ali Sheikh, Software Developer, Department of Disaster Management and Civil Defense, Government of West Bengal. Now I would like to invite Lieutenant Colonel Dinesh Chandra Vasisar. Before inviting our Joint Director NIDM, I would like to say a few words about his career and background. So, Lieutenant Colonel Dinesh Chandra Vasisar is presently the Joint Director of National Institute of Disaster Management. He was commissioned into the Army Ordnance Corps in September 2000. Lieutenant Colonel Dinesh Chandra Vasisar is a supply chain management professional with over 20 plus year experience in managing the entire government of supply chain grid. The officer has excelled academically with a master's degree in management, apart from logistic management course with specialization in ammunition and other warlike stores. The officer has commanded an ordnance unit of prestigious strike corps of Indian Army and have exposure on various command and staff duties in all type of operation and territorial. Now, I would like to join our joint director Dinesh Chandra Vasisar. Please kindly open this webinar.
Thank you, Balaji. Thank you for giving a brief about me. I must welcome each one who is present there. Good morning to all, Jai to all who have taken out their time and we sitting together from the state of West Bengal to learn more from it. It will be a two-pronged learning, learning from your side and learning from our side. What we think of IDRN. And we would request for your suggestions on this particular web portal, which we'll be speaking on today. I must welcome Dr. Amal Kanti Reji, who is a senior consultant with the Department of Disaster Management and Civil Defense, Government of West Bengal, for taking his time out and for making this event possible today, as we are meeting today for speaking on this IDRN portal and for discussion on various important aspects which we would be highlighting during the course of our this today's program. As we all know that resources are very important, and India being with varied geoclimatic conditions, so is the state of West Bengal, which has got varied climatic and geographical conditions, being one of the largest states of India. So with the resources being spread out at various places, the Government of India in year 2004, it felt that these resources should be brought out on a single platform. And since resources are very important, as we DDMOs, as we are sitting today at all the districts, we know how important is the resources for this for managing any kind of disasters. So to manage these disasters, the inventory which is required for that particular kind of disasters, like in case of floods, what all would be required at what and where it is actually kept. So where it is to be drawn and which equipment is required at the time of that particular disaster or emergency situation. So that is there, which is available on this IDRN portal. So, as we are the resource managers, we are the managers during the disasters. So, for managing the disasters and for timely management of the resources, to save to save the precious human life, this learning today on I. Okay, I would request Mr. Amal Kantiji to give the opening remarks, please. I was out of network for some time. I'm so sorry for that delay, but now I would request Shri Amal Kantiji for giving his opening remarks and to welcome the participants from the state of West Bengal.
Okay, good morning to you all. It is my privilege to address all of dignitaries of the National Disaster Management Authority and other dignitaries who have joined this meeting. And it is also my opportunity to address all the district officers of our state who have joined this seminar that is webinar. It is sure that we are very much aware of this program. This portal has been launched that is called IDRN. The IDRN, it is an important portal. It may be called the nationwide electronic inventory of resources that enlist equipment and human resources collected from districts, states, and national level, the departments and agencies. Well, it is a new concept and new technology which has been launched to show our district officials and other members they have to be trained meticulously and they have to practice to collect the data through this portal. For this reasons, we are introducing this training program today. We are very much grateful to National Disaster Management Authority and NIDM, those who have presented these all matters. IDRN is a web-based platform for managing the inventory of equipment, skilled human resources, and critical supplies for emergency response. It is very much important. The critical supplies during disasters, it is very much sure that the cutoff and the communications would be hampered definitely. In these critical situations, we have to collect the data. On these matters, the training is going to be held today. Primary focus on IDRN portal is to enable the decision makers to find answers on availability of equipment and human resources required to combat any emergency situation. These databases will also enable them to assess the level of preparedness for specific disasters. The online inventory of resources is hosted in National Informatics Center, New Delhi. Only the authorized government of officers have the access to uploaded data in the portal, and the district authorities and the officials for facilitating data collection and updation. Data is monitored and maintained at the central level by National Institute of Disaster Management. Besides, NIDM is responsible for the overall administration of the portal. So it is my request to all of the officials, those who have joined from the districts, district collectors, magistrates, and the subdivisional magistrates are the authorized officials to get the latest information about disaster management resources available with various line departments. So I do not like to enlarge my speech. Just I like to address all the officers on behalf of our state from the districts who have joined. They are requested to stay in this webinar and minutely follow our decisions and speakings. It is very important by which we can surely combat the disasters. This is my request to all of you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amalkanti Reji, and for giving us the insights of the state of West Bengal. And with your speech, I could gather that how serious the matter for managing the disasters and management of this IDRN is being taken into consideration in the state of West Bengal. Thank you so much for your opening remarks. Now, sticking on to the agenda for the day, that is the this orientation training program on India Disaster Resource Network. The agenda for today would be I'll be presenting the basic presentation on the IDRN portal and how we are managing it, and what is the role of the DDMOs or the district officials or the line departments in this particular IDRN. Then I'll be handing over to Shri Balaji and my colleague Dharmender for taking you online and to give you to explain each and every dashboard what we have created. With this, I would request Balaji to straight away share my presentation. So as per the as we all know that Corona is here and we are into the festival season, and West Bengal, especially Durga Puja and other celebrations are taking place, and they are counting the celebrations in Diwali. We are leading to Diwali. So as the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, and Ministry of Health through and our Prime Minister has said that this Corona is here and we must always take precautions against the spread of coronavirus. So I will start my today's presentation with these precautionary measures as stated. Wear your masks properly, wash your hands with soap and water, avoid touching eyes, nose and mouth, keep social distancing, clean surface regularly. This should be taught to our families also wherever we are staying, and whomsoever we meet on daily basis. Corona, we should fight from this virus. Next, please. IDRN is the India Disaster Resource Network. As Dr. Ray has just brought out India Disaster Resource Network. What is the resource? Resource is the various types of equipment, critical equipment, and the human resources which are required during the disasters. As we are all resource managers, as we are all disaster managers, as we are talking today and we are sitting and discussing about this IDRN portal. So the foremost, basically the principle for any resource manager is to provide the inventory or the resource at the right time, right place, and in the right quantity. So with this aim, this resource network was formed. Next, please. Since I have brought out that India has got varied geoclimatic conditions, very skilled manpower equipment was required, and it was not known where it is exactly lying at and which place we should draw this during the disasters or emergency. So need was felt. Next, please. In the MHA and in the year 2004, under the Government of India and United Nations Development Program, this was initiated to make as an inventory management platform online. And in the year 2008, June 2008, NIDM was entrusted with this responsibility of managing. The primary focus was to enable the decision makers to access equipment and human resources required to combat any emergency situation. So with this aim, this IDRN portal was formulated and was handed over to the NIDM in 2008. And since then, National Institute of Disaster Management is managing this. But however, as we sit today with the state of West Bengal, the DDMOs, the district administration, is the person or the organization responsible for actually managing this particular network. You, as you are sitting today, are actually responsible for managing this particular network, because the database which is to be entered on this particular website for your district, you are only empowered, responsible, and entrusted for entering the data on this particular portal. So you are that responsible person. So that responsibility needs to come in within you, that yes, this is my responsibility, and at times of disaster or emergency, this particular IDRN portal would save many lives. And in the recent past, next please, we have seen the examples from the state of Kerala, wherein they have come back to us that because of this usage of IDRN portal at Odisha, at West Bengal, at Bihar, your neighboring state. So we could always gather information that during the times of disasters, this particular portal has helped them. And NDM has also received, the MHA has also received that yes, due to this portal and this inventory management system, there were many lives which were saved. So this is as Dr. Ray was also has mentioned that this is on the NIC portal. This is a highly secured portal database, and it is the security is the responsibility for each one of us who are sitting here, because the major responsibility for entering the data is yours. So the password, the ID, the login ID should never be shared with anyone who is not interested or who is not responsible to handle or to take care of this. In the past, in about 3-4 months, we have had about 3 cyber attacks on this particular website, and but due to our robust system of database protection and password protection, the system could not be hacked into. So please beware that yes, this system is also is the target for the enemy elements, enemy countries, enemy nations, so that they can know the disaster preparedness for us in as a country, as a state, where are we standing in the preparedness for any kind of emergency situation. So this database is very important, so handle it with care. So this is based on the internet. We are coming up with a new system which would be available offline also. And however, at present, it is only available on the internet live. You can see the database. You can utilize this database for your own management of inventory systems through an API which has been recently developed. I'll speak about that API later on. However, this is the infrastructure. Line department is the key, is the last step in the entire this grid. If you see it as a last step, but I see it as the first step, because the database entry is the responsibility of this line department. And line department gives out various forms, form 1 to Alpha to Bravo to Charlie, and on those basis the forms, it is sent to the DDMOs. DDMOs at the district level, they enter the database on this IDRN portal. Next, please. So as I've said, the forms will explain, Balaji will take you live and he will explain you how these forms are to be filled on the web, this particular portal. Next, please. All the 36 states and union territories are registered and they are entering the database. I'll show you the graph, what we have achieved now. Total 717 districts are registered on IDRN portal out of our 740 districts of India. Total categories of 36 items and 289 total number of items have been there on the IDRN portal. However, this item list is ever changing, ever evolving, and you can come back to us if in case you feel that these items are critical during the disasters or during the emergencies. We have left a high level committee is there which has formulated a list of such items, and these items are put up to that committee, and that committee formalizes and finalizes the list of these 289 items. The normal items which are available with the local authorities at ease are not included in this list, but in case the district administration, based on the various climatic or geographical conditions, if you feel that the data base need to be more, it should be increased, seeing their vulnerabilities into consideration, so they can come back to us and we will surely take this point to the committee under the chairmanship of the National Disaster Management Authority. Next, please. So you can always add on the item list, and we have come with 289 items in this, and this particular list, I must tell you, has been updated seeing the present pandemic also in view. The gas, oxygen gas cylinders, the mask, this PPE equipment has also been made part of this IDRN portal, and this has been done recently in the month of March and April. This is the list of the West Bengal state, various districts. What is your overall status up to on the left hand side, if you see, it is for 1 year. On the right hand side, you see it is for 1 month. So how many entries have been made in this database on this IDRN as per the report which is available to us, and as per the report which we forward to the chief commissioners of the state and the district administration. So this is the list of the database for various districts. It is nothing that we want to highlight something, but we just want to, with this IDRN orientation program, as COVID has given us a chance to meet virtually, because meeting all the districts individually, it was never possible, but COVID has given us this opportunity, and we can update our database now. And in case of any problems, any doubts, any questions, any suggestions on this particular IDRN portal, we are open to it, and we are available at any point of time for your resolution of any queries. But I would request, and this is the mandate given by our government and the state government disaster management authority also, that this database should be updated, and it needs to be updated, because as I've said earlier, that it will save on to many lives at the time of emergency if the database is updated regularly. So if we can see the condition of Alipurdwar, it is 32 overall entries in a year, and only the government departments have entered. I would request the private and PSUs in your districts, they should also be roped in, and the items and as per the inventory list, it will be available with them. So you may connect with them, and the database maybe they should get from these PSUs also. As we see, Jalpaiguri serial number 911 entries, 70 entry for the government and 41 for the PSUs. So I would request that all the districts should match up and some figure from the patient, so that in case of emergency we can draw these items. Next, please. So this is for other districts. You can see for yourself where your district stands and how many entries are we showing. If you see here, Nadia, Paschim Mednipur, there's no entries. South 24 Parganas, no entries. So I would request Purulia 3 entries only. So I would request these district DDMOs or the administration to kindly look into it and to start entering. In case of any problem, anything you are facing, we are here. And today we are meeting for this purpose only, that after this training, as my colleagues would give you on this dashboard, I wish and I hope and I request that we would start updating the database on this particular IDRN portal. Next, please. This is the, if you see the graph for 2020 in relation to 2016, 17, 18, and 19. Now, as I've said, that COVID has given us one opportunity to meet you virtually, because before COVID, we were not knowing that that there's some system which exists like this Cisco platform or other Zoom-like platform, wherein we could meet this way virtually. So the technology has given us, and as per the Prime Minister's agenda number 5, to leverage technology for disaster risk resilience. So with that, we have met about 25 states in the past, and you are the 26th state as we are meeting today out of the 36 states and union territories. And you can see yourself the graph which you have achieved, as all the states which you have achieved. 2019 we had about 17,000 entries. 2020 the entries have already leaped up to 83,154 entries. So it's quite a heartening figure, and we feel that we have achieved some success in this by meeting virtually on these platforms and by involving you all who are actually entering the data on this particular website. Any issues, any problems, any suggestions, any doubts, we are here today to clarify all. And when you get up from this particular virtual training program, I wish that each one should be thorough in entering the database on this particular idea, and that this is nothing very difficult. We have made this website quite user friendly. On 1st of June 2020, we have inaugurated with a new dashboard, and we have gone live with the new dashboard, which is quite user friendly. So you can see, and you are seeing in front of you the new website, and Balaji would be training, Dharmendra would be taking you live on that. Next, please. This is the API which I was talking. The API was in the Kerala State Disaster Management Authority has asked us to develop an API so that they can use the database which is available with us at NIDM. So we have developed an API. You can also utilize as a state this API, and you can develop your own inventory management resource network kind of a thing at your own level. So this API is available in case you want any support on this API. Balaji and Dharmendra are there who have developed in-house this API, and they know what is there in this and how you can make this use of this API in your own database and making your own database at district levels also. Next. This is the new dashboard which will be training to you. Balaji would be taking you live on this. Next, please. These are the contact details. As you can see, we have given the landline numbers, the mobile numbers, the email ID, everything we have given out to you. You can come back to us at any point of time, whenever you feel. It is not a lip service which we will provide you. You can see that we have come live to you in your districts today, and we can take up each district in case there is any issue on this IDRN portal. So any problem, any doubts, any suggestions are most welcome here with us in NIDM. And we are here for this purpose only, to build the capacity for the nation as per our Prime Minister's agenda on the disaster risk resilience. So with this, I would hand over to Balaji for the further proceedings while he takes you live on the IDRN portal and gives you an insight of this new IDRN portal. Over to you, Balaji. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your insightful presentation about India Disaster Resource Network. I could see there are 50 participation has joined this particular online training program from the state of West Bengal. I heartily welcome once again all the district official and the state officials who have joined this particular online training program. So now I will going to show the live demonstration. What is the difference between the existing portal and the new portal? What are the new modules which we have enabled? I'll be going to take next hardly 15 to 20 minutes. I request to all the district officials. Please carefully watch this session. During the session, if you have any suggestion or query, feedback or any complaint, you may please write in the chat box. So after finishing my session, I will come back and we will be giving you each and every district time. So whatever you have the suggestion or feedback, complaint, you may please unmute from your end after finishing my live demonstration. So definitely we will take your suggestion or feedback or complaint on the high priority. So my colleague Mr. Dharmendra is also available. Whatever you have the suggestion and feedback, if you have any complaint, you may please register with us. So now I will going to share my screen. I will be going to share my screen. I hope my voice is audible and as well my screen is also visible. Dharmender, my screen is visible, Dharmender. Dharmender, my screen is visible.
Yes, it's visual.
Thank you, Dharmender. So my colleague Mr. Dharmendra also is available. After finishing my live demonstration, so we'll come back to the question and answer session, and whatever the suggestion or feedback, you may please always registered with us. So we'll definitely take on high priority. So in the meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you may please write in the chat box. So this particular program is telecasting on YouTube live YouTube streaming and live also. So this particular program is telecasting on live on our NIDM YouTube channel, official YouTube channel. You may see in the chat box in the first message I have mentioned The first message I have mentioned the URL. So once again, I will be going to share that link. If you have any internet connectivity issue from your end, or else if you have any problem with your internet connectivity, you may please kindly watch through this particular session in YouTube as well. After session also, you can watch this online training at any time in the YouTube channel. So this is the home page. This is the home page of this new IDRN portal. I hope you all aware our new IDRN portal URL has been migrated to idrn.nidm.gov.in. So compared to the existing portal, this new portal particularly we have developed new portal we have used latest programming language on the latest database version also we have used. We have used, and as much as possible we have simplified each and every module and very user friendly. See, this is the dashboard. See, here you can see total number of states and UTs. See, there are 36 states UTs of India already registered from the Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar Island to West Bengal. So here you can see the total number of districts. There are 740 districts has been found pan India. Out of 740 districts, 717 district has been registered with that. See, here you can see the difference between the red color and the black color. Red color indicates not registered districts. These are the districts has not yet registered from the Arunachal Pradesh, Kamli and Lipa, Shiomi. So the black color indicates these are the districts registered with us already in the IDRN portal. So now we will I'll show you what are the districts not registered from the state of West Bengal. So here you can see that from the state of West Bengal, Bankura, Pachim, Darjeeling, Hawara. So these are the districts has already registered. So I request to the concerned state level officer who is attending this particular webinar, all the district official, if any new district created from the state of West Bengal are not yet registered in this IDRN portal, I request to all the district officials, please kindly send email to admin.idrn@nic.in, or else you may please write a letter to the IDRN Administrator, National Institute of Disaster Management, Ministry of Home Affairs, New Delhi headquarters. Definitely we will be help you to create the new user ID password for that particular new district. We will help you to register with us. So next would be total number of items. There are 289 items has been registered in this IDRN portal, enabled in this IDRN portal. Out of this 289 items, you can't enter or update any additional item in this new IDRN portal. If you have any suggestion or feedback, you may please write an email to admin.idrn, or else you may please write a letter to the IDRN administrator. Definitely, we will examine your additional items. If it is really helpful, definitely we will integrate that particular item with the consideration of National Disaster Management Authority and Ministry of Home Affairs, and also with the consideration of NDR, National Disaster Response Force. Here you can see the total number of items, 289. 200 from the gas cutter to there are 15 pages is available. Iodide tablet, decontamination solution, traffic cones, TLD, telecorder, and safety touch. So these are the item has been available. So no need to check each and every page. So we have simplified this portal for this portal as much as possible. So for example, you want to check whether mask is available in this particular IDRN portal. You have to just type M alphabet. It will automatically list out all the M alphabet inventory items in this list, which if it is enabled in this IDRN portal. Once if you type M, it will automatically list out all the M alphabet inventory item in the list. So I hope you all aware. See, when I searched M, so motor boats is available, MRI is available, mechanical ventilator, mobile OT unit, mobile blood pump. So likewise, mask is also available. So now I am typing mask. So mask is available, search. So mask is available in this particular portal under the category of critical supply. So this is the this is the function. This is the functionality of this particular portal. So next would be data status report. So we are updating each and every month the status report of the state-wise and also district-wise. The annexure one would be the state-wise report. Here you can see the from the Andaman to West Bengal. So West Bengal last 3 months 219 record has been updated. Last 1 month 130 record has been updated. So next annexure 2 would be district-wise status report, district-wise status report of the last 3 months and also last 1 month. See here you can see the West Bengal state last 3 months from Alipurduar to Bangra. So this Alipurduar is updated last 3 months 32 records, last 1 month 32 records. So here you can see the geo records, Birbhum and Darjeeling, Howrah, Jagram, Kolkata, Malda, Nadia, Murshidabad, and North 24, Parangas. So these are the district. Is not even updated a single record. I request all the district concerned officials who are attending this particular online training program. Please make a few of entries so that it could be useful during this any of the disaster, so that the disaster manager, first responder, can easily identify the inventory item in this particular portal. Next would be countrywide query resource, countrywide query for resource inventory open. It's open to all, any public, private sector or any government officials. Anybody can access this website. Anybody can view inventory item which is available in the particular selected state and district. So I hope you all aware, whatever you are updating the inventory resource in the IDRN portal, it will reflect in this countrywide query. So for example, live demonstration, I'm going to select West Bengal state. So here you can select all the. Here you can, once if you select the state, the appropriate concerned district list, it will automatically list out. Here you can select all. If you want to select all district, you can select all district. If you want to select multiple district, multiple district, you can select multiple district. If you want to select one district, you can select one district. For example, I want to search Kolkata. So once if you type K alphabet, it will automatically list out Kolkata. It will automatically list out Kolkata. So likewise, you can you can use this portal as very user friendly, because that is what this particular new IDR portal we have developed. So I have selected all the district. So next would be categories equipment and human resource medical supplies. I hope you all aware there are 289 items we have classified. That 289 items we have classified under the 3 type of category. One is equipment, another one is human resources, another one is medical supplies. So whatever the items related to equipment, it will come under the category of equipment. The human related items, it comes under the human related. So medical supplies related items comes under medical supplies. So for demonstration, I'm going to select only equipment. So likewise, it will automatically list out all the equipment related items in the draft in the list. If you want to select all, you can select all. If you want to select single, you can select single. If you want to select multiple, you can select multiple. So I'm going to, for the demonstration, I'm going to select all. I'm going to select all, find results. So once if we click find results, it will show what is the status of this West Bengal district, the state of West Bengal status report file. See, West Bengal Bangra district is updated tractor, one number of tractor. It is a source is private. The source is private, department is block development officer. I think so. This is block development officer comes under. I think so. It's a government sector. See, this is the major mistake where all the data entry operators are. The data feeder is making a mistake. I request this particular Nadia district, please make sure whether this block development office is this is the department you have mentioned in this portal. So tractor a contact person tractor owner. So I requested the district officer, please kindly enter the exact name of the contact person and the mobile number and the email ID. So whether it is a private, they have to update. They have to select private. If it is a government, they have to select government. If it is a PSU unit, they have to select PSU unit. As per the industry type, please select the appropriate correct industry type. So here you can see the update now status report. Update now, the red color is indicating. See the last updation is Jan 2016 September 23. So once see this, why this particular notification is coming, why this particular is indicating, it means so after 1 year from the date of today to from, for example, 4th November 2092 till date only approve from the after 1 year it will automatically, from the date of updation after 1 year, it will automatically explain. So the concerned district official or state officer, please kindly review monthly wise, at least quarterly wise, every 15 days, yearly wise, whether this particular item tractor is available with the block development office or not. So that is what this particular result will give you, the countrywide query result will give you the structure. So likewise you can see the all the district, all the district. So next would be about IDRN. I hope our Joint Director Lieutenant Colonel Dinesh Chandra Vasistha, he given the detailed presentation about this particular IDRN portal, how it is functioning, what is the responsibility of state, what is the responsibility of district level officials, what would be the role of our NIDM. So he given the detailed, insightful presentation about this particular portal. I hope you all might be understand this particular IDRN system. So next would be resource inventory. For easy accessing the countrywide query for resource inventory, we given the dedicated page for we given the dedicated page. Here also you can select, you can search. So item data, I hope you all aware. This I shown the demo how to search the items which is enabled in the IDRN portal. Next would be most important thing, user manual. See here you can see the user manual. We given the PDF format. Once if you download this particular PDF, the district official or anybody can easily identify how this particular IDRN portal is functioning. What is the form? What is the use of form 1, form 2A, form 2B, form 2C? I'll come back to the form 1, 2A, 2B, 2C. So before going to the forms, so see the 4th page. So whatever the resource inventory we have enabled in this IDRN portal, we given the PDF format. I request to all the district concerned official, district disaster management authority officer has to circulate this particular PDF to all the line department. Whatever the department comes under the control of the district authority. If it is a private, if it is a PSC unit, you may please approach and circulate this particular user manual or resource inventory list to the particular line department. They will fill it out and they will send it back to the district headquarters. The district collector and the district magistrate is the primary responsible for this for updating this particular IDRN portal on direction of DCDM. The nodal officer of district disaster management authority, he has to review, he has to monitor this. He has to monitor this particular IDRN portal. What are the data has been entry? Where the entry here we given the PDF, we given the detailed resource inventory list of the under the how we have classified each and every items. For example, medium vehicle we have classified. It comes under truck. And also RTV and minibus. And 4-wheel drive vehicle and motor vehicle is light vehicle. So heavy vehicle comes under bus, tractor, trailer, heavy truck, jumper, loader. So likewise we have classified 36 category. You can see 289 items up to surgical camp. So next would be data collection format. I hope all the district official might be understand this particular form. So since this portal can able to update online entries, so then what is the purpose of this form 1? So this particular form 1, the particular department, whether it is a private, government or PS unit, they have to fill it out manually. They have to they have to send it to the concerned respective district headquarter. The district headquarter, the nodal officer has to fill it out based on this. Based on the form, they have to feed it. They have to feed the online. They have to register this particular department in the IDRN portal. They have to update the resource inventory. See here you have to fill it a department name, contact person designation. Whether it is a private, they have to select private. Whether it is a PSU, they have to select PSU. Whether it is a government, they have to select government. So the form next would be form 2A, form 2A, form 2B, form 2C, form 2A, form 2B, form 2C. I hope you all aware this almost this three form is similar. So what is the difference of this form 2A, form 2B, form 2C? It's very simple. There are pan India. We are getting the same question from all the district and the states. It's very simple. The form 2A is dedicatedly for equipment related item needs to be filled. Form 2B needs to be filled on human related item, human resource related items. Form 2C is critical supplies related item. So that the district authority or the nodal officer or data entry operator who is dealing with this particular IDRN portal, they can easily identify the category wise resource relay. So it is easy for them to update this IDRN portal. So that is what this that is what this functions for. So next would be login. I'm going to so this is the most important thing. I request to all the district officials, please kindly carefully watch this particular session. Next hardly 10 minutes is most important thing. I'm going to show the demonstration for. So I'll going to show demo for how to register new department, how to delete the existing department, how to modify the department detail, how to update the inventory resource inventory in this IDRN portal, how to modify, how to delete. I will be going to explain that module in this next 5 to 10 minutes. So I hope all the district officials have the user ID password. If you don't have the user ID password, please kindly WhatsApp me or email me. Definitely, I will help you to provide the user ID and password for your all the district. So each and every district have the dedicated user ID and password. So for live demonstration, I'm going to log in my dummy user. This is the dummy user. So what if you log in, you will get this dashboard. Here you can see the edit DCDM detail firstly. So I request to the district official, please kindly update the present district collector, district magistrate details in this DCDM fields. So who is the current DCDM and telephone number and mobile number and email ID and the district disaster nodal person. I hope you all aware each and every district have the district disaster management authority. The district disaster DDMA nodal officer is a nodal person for this particular portal, updating this for the response for updating this particular portal. So when we are trying to connect many districts, the mobile number is not working, mobile number is out of network, and landline is not working, not functioning, even not currently using. So I request to the district official, state officer, please kindly update the current DC district collector and the district magistrate mobile contact number and the contact details. So next should be item code and item name for easy understanding. We given the inside the login also the item code each and every so that the district official might be easily understand. Data status report. So we are working on it. So we have received a request from the pan India. Many state, many district has requested they wants to download the data ID and data status report state wise district wide for that particular state in the Excel format, PDF format, whatever the customized format. So you can download the data for last 6 months, last 1 month, last days, 1 day, last 1 year, whatever the customized way. If you want to download the report, you can always download that particular module we are working on, almost we have completed the first phase of the development. So the after December or after November, definitely we will be going to integrate that particular module. So district database, here you can see the district database. The district database, here you can see this is a dummy detail which we have entered. This is not the exact Delhi data, national capital region of Delhi and New Delhi district. Here you can see the state Delhi and district name New Delhi. Record uploaded 656 record. Number of item identified 202 items from June 1, 2016 to 4th November 2020. So from 2016 to till date, they have updated, modified 656 record. That is what this record uploaded number. So number of item identified means, I hope you all aware, there are 289 item has been enabled in the IDRN. But out of the 289 item, 202 item has been found in this particular district. They have updated 202 items. That is what this indication. So next should be user manual for easily you can download inside the login. Also training module, we are training videos module, we are working on it. Data collection format also be given inside the login. Notification we are working on. Whatever the expired data, expired resource inventory, any new additional functionality features from our side, we will be notify in this section. So next would be most important thing. I request to the district officials, please kindly carefully watch this particular session module. So the next would be most important thing, how to register new department, how to modify the existing department, how to delete the existing department, how to add resource inventory, how to modify, how to update, how to delete. I'll be going to take next hardly 5 minutes. Most important thing. See, there is option for add record and modify record. If the department is freshly registered in this particular district, you have to click add record. If the department already registered, if you want to add only only update the resource inventory, you have to click modify record. Once if you click modify record, the registered department will automatically list out. So for live demonstration, for the demo, I am going to register new department in this particular district. For example, WEST Bengal Private Limited, we are going to register in this particular portal, in this particular district. So department address West Bengal, contact person is Venkatesh. Designation, whatever the exact designation, you can mention the designation. Address would be exact address you have to mention. For demo, I mentioned West Bengal. Please kindly mention the exact address of the department address and the contact person address. Pin code 110001. For dummy, I mentioned pin code for our pin code. You may please kindly mention the exact pin code of this particular department. So mobile number you have to mention, and telephone also is mandatory 23438289. I have mentioned my office mobile telephone number. The email ID is most important. So venkat@gmail.com. So next should be source. This is the most important thing, where all the data entry operator or the district officials who is dealing with this particular IDRN portal is making the mistake of while registering the new department. So while I hope you all aware, West Bengal Private Industry, it is a private type, it is a private industry. This is a private industry. You have to select source as per the industry type private. Most of the district is making the mistake of selecting government. So you have to select as per the industry type. If it is a private, you have to select private. But it is a PSU, you have to select PSU. Whether it is a government, you have to select government. So when we are extracting the data from the industry wise, we are getting false information. We are getting the false data from. We are getting false. This is the most mistake from the data entry operator from the district level. Authority is making the mistake of while updating the data. So I request to the concerned district officials and data entry operator, please make sure whether it is a private or government or a PSU unit. So next would be So see, while once if you register, details saved successfully, the department is registered. So no need to register each and every time. For example, after 10 days, after 15 days, after 1 month, after 12, after 1 year, if you want to add an inventory item, no need to register this department. Okay. So once if you register, see here you can see the modify and update contact detail. Whether is there any mistake, you can modify detail at any time. Here you can see the click here to add inventory record. This is the most important thing. Once if you register the department, now we are going to update the inventory item. Click here to add inventory item. Click here to add inventory item. For example, so this is the most important thing. There are, I hope you all aware, there are 218 items we have enabled. We have listed out. For example, I want to update gas cutter. So type G alphabet, it will automatically list out what are the items is enabled in the IDRN portal. So it will automatically list out. So Google's is available, gum boots and GPS handset. So I want to update gas cutter. So gas cutter, I selected. So unit obviously is number. Quantity, I am going to update to 12 number of quantity. So item location is West Bengal. Item description means if there is any different type of gas cutter, you can mention. For example, there may be a chance for gas cutter type, maybe to 2-layer, 3-layer. Likewise, if there is any category, you can mention. I don't have any idea about the category of any different type of the gas cutter type. So I'm just mentioning is I am just mentioning again gas cutter. If you have any concerned person for this particular item, you can mention the concerned person name and mobile number also. So I am submitting. So inventory data saved successfully. It means gas cutter is successfully updated West Bengal Private Limited, that particular department. That is what this message is indicating. Next would be CT scan. I am going to update CT scan. So you type C, it will automatically list out C alphabet under all the inventory item. This is what this new particular IDRN portal is give you the feature. So no need to in the existing portal, each and every time you have to update the department name, department contact person, and the number and source. You have to, each and every time you have to do. No need to do this in this new IDRN portal each and every time. Only one time is enough. So I'm going to select the CT scan. So unit is obviously number. Unit is obviously number. Quantity, I have 100 quantity in this particular department. For demo, I am just given. So the item location, exact location you have to mention. For demo, I mentioned West Bengal. I request to the district officials, please kindly update the exact location of this particular particular inventory item, that CT scan where it is available. For example, it is available government hospital, Kolkata, Darjeeling. In the exact location, you may please mention likewise. So item skill description, whatever is there any different type, you can mention the different type as well. For example, mentioning MRI CT scan. So likewise, if any type, you can mention the mechanical ventilator CT scan. Likewise, you can mention at any item under skill description. Submit. I hope you all are aware. There are 2 inventory items we have updated in this particular department. So now, after 10 days, after 15 days, after 1 month, there may be chance for the CT scan quantity might be reduced. Otherwise, that West Bengal Private Limited is interested to provide more items. If you want to update more items, you may please select modify record. No need to click add record. No need to register each and every time. Click modify record. Search in you can see in the drop down West Bengal Private Limited. So whatever the department is registered in this district, it will automatically list out. So West Bengal Private Limited, I'm going to I have selected. See department agency name. If you want to modify any department detail, you can modify. For example, see, if you want to modify at any time, you can modify at any time, no problem. Anytime. That is what this functionality we are this new IDRN portal will give you the customized way. So I have modified mobile number 89.2269C in the particular department. So if you want to delete, you can delete at any time. Are you sure want to delete the department? Yes. This department can't be deleted because item dependent on this department. It means, I hope you all aware, there are two number of inventory items we have updated. Firstly, we have to delete the inventory item, then only it is possible to delete the department. If the department is not willing to share those share their inventory item, you can delete. Firstly, you have to delete the inventory item. See here, you can see the item list and add item list. Click item list. See here, you can see the two number of items. Here you can see the two number of items. One is gas cutter, another one is CT scan. So if you want to delete the department, firstly you have to delete the inventory item, then only it is possible to delete the department. So for example, if you want to modify, for example, if you want to modify the gas cutter quantity, you can modify at any time. See, I am modifying quantities has been now reduced to only for 5 number of quantity available. That's it. See, it is automatically, it will automatically change the quantity. Next, the CT scan. If you want to modify, you can modify. At any time. So now, after 10 days, after 15 days, if you want to add more item, you can click add item. Here you can click add item. For example, I'm going to update again another one item. What will be going to update? So for okay, crane heavy truck 4 type. I'm going to update crane number quantities 10 number of quantity, no 50 quantity, 50 number of quantity. Location, exact location you have to mention. I'm mentioning West Bengal. If there is any different type of crane heavy duty, you can mention. For example, I'm going to mention Hitachi crane. So likewise, bookline, whatever you have the different type or description. Is there any particular contact person in this item? You can mention. Submit. I hope you all aware. We have updated 3 number of items. West Bengal. I'm going to select West Bengal. See here you can see item list. See three number of item we have updated. If after 10 days, after 15 days, the CT scan is not available in this particular department, you can delete the CT scan. That's it. Just click delete. That's all. So this is the most important thing. So next would be department wise report. If you want to see the department wise report, you can always select the department name in the list, and you can see the report of the particular department. So grain is available, gas cutter is available. CT scan we have deleted. So date wise, if you want to see the date wise report, you can see the date wise report also. For example, I'm going to I want to know the 15th October to 5 November, what are the item has been updated. So you can see the report of date wise also. See here you can see the date 4 November 2020 is updated. Grain and gas cutter is also available, updated. Motor boats is available. Motor boats has been updated 29 October 2020. So likewise you can see the date wise report. So next district report, you can see the cumulative report of the inventory resource updation of this particular district. See, you can see the all the cumulative report. This is the consolidated report. Next would be why item, so item detail for easy understanding. We given the inside login also the item details that module. So you can see in the next option itself what are the item is available. So accordingly you can update, accordingly you can select. So next would be contact us page. So whatever your suggestion or feedback or complaint, you may please fill it out this form, submit. Definitely we'll receive the message. We will definitely review your request based on this message. So log out. So next would be contact us page. So this is the address of IDRN administrator. So we are sitting in National Institute of Disaster Management, Ministry of Home Office, Government of India. This is the address. So the help desk number is available. This is the WhatsApp number also. Whatever you have the suggestion or feedback or complaint, you can please WhatsApp me or email me, or you may please contact landline also. No issue. I hope you all might be understand this particular IDRN portal. Now the time to ask a question and answer. If you have any suggestion or feedback, you may please admit from your end. You may please unmute from your end. Now I have enabled the option for unmute option from your end. I hope all the district official, state official might be understand this particular IDRN portal. If you have any doubt or any suggestion or any feedback, please kindly unmute your mic. Speak. Please kindly unmute from your end. I request to the concerned district official, the state of West Bengal, please kindly unmute your mic. Whatever you have the suggestion or feedback, if you want to clarify any doubts, you may please register with us. Definitely, we will take high priority on your request, suggestion, feedback. Accordingly, we will integrate. Accordingly, we will be definitely integrate.
Hello. Could you please
Yes, sir.
share? Could you please share us the user manual for this portal?
Yeah, definitely I will share, sir. Definitely I will share. Okay, definitely I will share. You may it is free to all. You may please download this particular user manual in our IDRN portal also.
Okay.
Okay. Definitely I will share. Definitely I will share. I request to the concerned district officer, please unmute your mic. If you have, if you are comfortable with the Hindi, you may please unmute your mic and talk in Hindi also. So our Dharmender, my colleague Mr. Dharmender is also available. He will definitely give you the clarification in the Hindi also, no issue. These the yes.
I am from Uttar Dinajpur. I am DDM Uttar Dinajpur. When you are showing the deleting any data deleting, is there will be any second option or confirmation? The software will want any confirmation.
Okay. You want, while deleting the data, you want confirmation like any dialog box whether you want to delete the data. Okay.
Yes,
sir. Definitely.
Are you sure or something like
this? Yes. Thank you so much. May I know your name and department, sir?
I am from Disaster Management Department and District Disaster Management Officer from Uttar Dinajpur, West Bengal.
Thank you, sir. So I request to all the district official, please kindly unmute your mic. Now, sir said one suggestion. Definitely, we will be take high priority and we will indicate that feature also. So please, while unmuting, please tell your name and district name and the department name, so that the report we will make accordingly with your
Yeah, so DDMO Darjeeling here, sir.
Yeah, tell
so
me.
If you have any item that is not in the list, how to update that in the portal?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any items.
Yeah. If you want to add your particular item, you may please send email to admin.idrn@nic.in. Definitely, we will review that item, ma'am. We will review that item whether it is really helpful during the disaster with the consultation of National Disaster Management Authority. If they approve, definitely we will integrate that particular additional item in the IDRN portal. But you have to give the justification, clarification of the with the explanation what is the function of that particular item. That is what we require. But definitely you may please request at any time through letter or email. No issue.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. So we have next 15 minutes. So this particular online training program, we are organizing this particular online training program state-wise. The reason behind of this particular online program, we are conducting the state-wise. We want each and every district, we want feedback from each and every district pan India. That is the reason behind of this particular program. We are focusing each and every district out of 36 states, union territory of India. We have successfully completed 27 state and union territory. West Bengal is the 27th state and union territory of India. So this is the right time to ask any question or any complaint regarding this IDRN portal. You can always register. So I have in the chat box, one person has mentioned we may we have separate login for department so that entries can be made from department end. Sir, as of now, the user ID password only for available only for district level. Whatever the district in the country of our sorry in the in India, whatever district available in India, we created the user ID password for only district level. But as of now, department level user ID is not available. But this is quite interesting. Many state and district has requested we required user ID password for district level also. That we have to examine, sir, whether if committee is accepted that department level user ID password, definitely we will integrate that module also. We will provide you the privilege from the district level itself. They can create the user ID password for the department.
Good
Okay.
afternoon. This is I am Dr. Mugdha Chakraborty, disaster professional, Kolkata.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
I just wanted to know, is it possible to upload the data from line department itself? Because
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I'll clarify this thing. If the district administrative, the district headquarter, the nodal officer is accept, if he is really accept, he is a genuine person from the line department, you may please share the user ID password. I hope all the district is very busy with the other many of the things, many of the work. So you can't update, each and everything you can't update. You don't have even manpower sometime. We could understand, but it is the decision of the nodal officer of the district level authority. It's not from our end.
Okay, and my another question is that we have written an official letter to NDRF also. So is it mandatory to upload the data for NDRF by district, or NDRF will they have separate website or something?
No. They have the website, but they don't have any website related to inventory data updation. India Disaster Resource Network, this IDRN portal is the only website of this in India for resource inventory updation. Whatever the district inside the district control, the boundary of the district control, is there any NDRF unit? You may please approach that particular NDRF unit can update the resource unit in your district. No problem.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. So it's one sign humble request from the national on behalf of the National Institute of Disaster Management. Please kindly unmute your mic. Whatever you have the suggestion or feedback, you may please register with us. As I can see, there are 48 to 50 participation as still online. I really thankful to all each and every one of the district official attending this particular online training program. We could understand your time sparing your valuable time in this online training program. Is anyone from Alipurduar, Pankura, Birbhum, Coach Bihar, Dakshin Dinajpur, Howrah, Hugli?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm DDM Birbhum.
Okay.
I want to know whether
your name, sir?
My name is Abdul Razzaq Biswas.
Okay, sir. Yeah, please tell me, sir.
I know whether the district Birbhum is registered or not.
Which district, sir?
Birbhum.
Once again, sir. Birbhum is already registered, sir. If you want user ID password, please kindly send email request to admin.idrn@nic.in. I will share the user ID password within 1 hour once if your message, if your mail received.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So we have 10 more minutes. I request to the rest of the district official from the Jagram, Kalimbong, Maldak, Murshidabad, Nadia, North 24, Pana. Yes?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning,
I am speaking. I am Manoj Bandyopadhyay, DDMO Purulia.
Yes, yes. Tell me,
I am. That it is my question to you. This is.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir. Your voice is not clear, sir. Can you please?
This is my question to you. That always, in respect of disaster management, we focus on the hazard specific and area specific items and like that. Actually, Purulia is not at all a flat prone or cyclone prone area. It is mainly a drought prone area. There are 289 items. Actually, all the items are not applicable for Purulia. So, country board and like that. If you kindly specify for district-wise items on priority, it will be helpful to make a comprehensive IDRN by resource network or update it. When I am asking to the block for country board, they are saying that it is not applicable for Purulia. That's why we are not being able to update much more items in the IDRN. And secondly, if you kindly allow us to be more flexible in respect of inclusion of the department and agencies, especially the government departments, and if we allow the block development officers as the department or agency to update the items, it will be very much helpful and very much speedy. We can update the items as because simultaneously all the blocks and all the line department will be able to upload the resource network and it is my appeal to you. Kindly allow us to prepare but to make separate login password for different department and videos. It is my proposal to you, sir. Kindly consider.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your wonderful suggestion, sir. Definitely, I'll in the report. I'll take high priority on your suggestion. It's a district wise or area wise. The disaster wise equipment related equipments definitely will. But before that, I request you to please kindly provide the list of inventory item which is applicable for your district, so that accordingly we will definitely examine if it is really successful. We'll definitely coordinate with each and every district of Pan India, and accordingly we will make the availability of the resource inventory from the district level specialist. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your suggestion.
Good afternoon. This is DDM North Chavbish Pargana, Deepankar Halder.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask one question that you have just entered a new platform that is for the corona or COVID. The kits and other items like masks, sanitizer, etc. The items that are available are regularly changing. So is it necessary to upload or change the figures in the data?
Yes, sir. It is a mandatory for the fields. You have to update regularly. But since if you don't have time, at least weekly once, you may please kindly update.
Okay, thank you. And another question is that once item is uploaded, say a vehicle is available, which may be available for the next 3 or 4 years with us. How long the validity that is to be uploaded over in the website.
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it. Actually, as of now, we given the validity for each and every item 1 year and another one is 6 months. So obviously your item is valid only 1 year. So after 1 year, you have to update once again. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So we have next 7 to 8 minutes. I request to the concerned district officials. Whatever you have a doubt or suggestion, feedback or complaint regarding this IDRN portal, you may please write in the chat box as well. Otherwise, you can please unmute from your end. You can please register with us. Definitely in the report, we will take your suggestion. We will be going to mention your suggestion and feedback in the report in the detail. So definitely in the higher level authority will examine your each and every suggestion and the report and suggest feedback. So accordingly, we will be going to. Yes, sir.
हेलो.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
हाँ, मैं मालदा से बोल रहा हूँ. मुझे कुछ क्वेरी चाहिए. ये जो आइटम्स का जो उसका नंबर, जो आइटम्स का जो सीरियल नंबर फिक्स किया गया है ना,
यस सर,
वो कौन करता है? हम यहाँ से कर सकते हैं क्या उसको?
नहीं सर, आप नहीं कर सकते हैं. आइटम का सीरियल नंबर आप जो है नहीं कर सकते. आपको अगर कोई आइटम ऐड कराना है उस लिस्ट में, तो आप हमें उसका मेल कर दीजिए आइटम का.
अच्छा, आपको भेजना पड़ेगा तो न्यू आइटम.
हाँ, यस, आप सर मेल कर दीजिए जो भी आइटम आपके पास अवेलेबल है, जो ऐड कराना चाहते हैं लिस्ट में. तो जो कमेटी है ना, उनको पहले अप्रूव करेगी, उसके बाद ही हम जो है ना ऐसे लिस्ट में ऐड करेंगे.
ओके, थैंक यू.
वेलकम.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So whatever you have the suggestion or feedback, you may please kindly unmute your mic. Yeah, in the chat box I have received one message. Sir, it will be very much helpful if we can get any certificate for this online course. Definitely I will provide you the certificate. If you want the certificate, you may please email me or WhatsApp me. Definitely I will send you the certificate for you for the participants. So Dr. Mugdha Chakraborty as requested in the chat box. Definitely I will share with you, ma'am. You may please in the chat box your email ID. Otherwise, I hope you know my email ID admin.idrn@nic.in and my mobile number, WhatsApp number. You may, if you want certificate, you may please WhatsApp me or email me. Definitely I will send you. Don't worry, ma'am. Don't worry. No issue for us. So DDMO Darjeeling has written in the chat box. Sir, in case of any disaster, when we don't have any internet, is there any option to access the data from the network offline? This is really one of the good question from the DDMO Darjeeling. The DDMO Darjeeling, are you available? Can you please unmute your mic? Is it possible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Ma'am, actually we have developed this particular IDRN portal offline also, madam. We are providing API service. It is a API service. See, firstly, in the state of West Bengal or in your district, you have to develop one system, ma'am. Locally, you have to develop one system. So once if you develop your system, we will give you the access of our IDRN database. So using that IDRN API, we have developed the one platform. So through API, you can fetch all the data. You can fetch all the data time to time when you have the internet connectivity in your local database. In your local database, it will automatically synchronize. If you don't have when the internet gone and electricity gone, the district level authority or the state level authority who developed that particular system at your end, you can access the IDRN database at any time without internet and without electricity also.
So what is the full form of API, sir?
Ma'am, that is application programming interface, ma'am. API means. That is a application programming interface. That is a computer terminology, ma'am. That is a computer terminology. That is a one service. API is a service. AP is a service. That application programming interface, that is a computer technical terminology. So if you want more clarification after my session, you may please contact me. I will share with you some document. So accordingly, you just have a look. You request your district officials or your state your state West Bengal Disaster Management Division. So they have to develop first one system locally. In the locally, they have to develop the system. So we will provide the accessibility of the database integration. Our database you can access in your local database.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I would like to comment on DDM or Darjeeling query on this. जो आपने जो अभी query किया regarding the that in case of disasters, जैसा I have also included in my presentation. In case of disasters, the first thing to snap off would be the internet lines or the electricity lines. In that case, it will be very difficult for the district administration to see our database, which we have put on the internet on the NIC portal. So in that case, one option is, as Balaji has suggested, the API, you can develop your own system. But however, as I have intimated earlier in my presentation, that we are coming up with an offline mode also, wherein once any line department or any district administrator, whoever fills in a data, the last database entry, if you have logged in today in the IDRN portal, so up to today, it will be stored in your own computer or the server of the that district administration. So we are coming up with that particular offline mode also. So jaldi, in the near future, we are developing that also. And after the security certifications are obtained, we will give it to the state government for their utilization. So offline mode हम लोग कर रहे हैं अभी डेवलप, और आपको जल्द ही इस मोड पे आपको काम करने को वो मिलेगा जल्द से जल्द. तो जैसा मैंने पहले ही बताया था, और ये बहुत ही पर्टिनेंट क्वेश्चन है, बिकॉज डिजास्टर के टाइम पे सबसे पहले ही लाइन स्नैप होती है हमारी इंटरनेट लाइंस या लाइंस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I am seeing the chat messages also regarding the certificate. Anybody who is willing to get a certificate from NIDM, it's quite a prestigious NIDM certification on the disaster management. So anybody who is willing and who has participated today through the DDMOs, they can an email can be sent to Balaji, the address which we have given you for IDRN portal, and they can come back to us. We will provide with this training certification that you have been trained on IDRN portal, the Disaster Resource Network portal. And we will surely give that certification in case your attendance in the system was fed for more than 60% of the time frame which we have spent today. Any other query which you would like to, like Puruli, I'm seeing the query from Purulia also here regarding login IDs and the to be shared for all the line departments. This we cannot do at this point of time, because as per the guidelines given to us by the MHA, and जैसा मैंने पहले आपको बताया था कि सिक्योरिटी की प्रॉब्लम काफी है इसमें, बिकॉज जो भी हमारे एनिमी एलिमेंट्स है वो लुक फॉरवर्ड करते हैं ऐसा डेटाबेस को, वो उनके हाथ में पड़े ऐसा डेटाबेस कि हमारा डिजास्टर के दौरान हमारा क्या प्रिपेयर्डनेस है. तो इसको तहत रखते हुए ये डिसाइड किया गया है यहाँ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स में विद द इंटरनल कमेटी ऑन द सिक्योरिटीज आल्सो, दैट दिस डेटाबेस वुड दिस IDRN login ID and password would be restrained up to the district level. That too under the district collector or the district commissioner, it will be handed over to the DDMOs. So they will be इसके नीचे जाने के लिए अभी की permission नहीं है, but we have received this point from many states earlier also. So we have gone back to the government and let's see what the government decides on this particular aspect. Yes. Any other questions from anyone?
I think so. We have completed all the question and session, sir. Last 30 minutes, 20 minutes hardly we have taken.
Yes. I'm seeing that queries were there, and you have taken the.
Yes, and the chat query also I have replied. Also, in the one-to-one also I have replied.
Thank you very much. And now I would request, since we will be concluding, any other query which is still left, you may connect with us later on also through email and through the telephone numbers which I have sent you earlier. In case you need that, the contact details should be given to you. You may connect with Balaji later on. Our lines are open always 24/7, we call it. And all the 24 hours and 7 days in a week, we are open for this IDRN portal. With this, I come to the conclusion of today's program on this IDRN portal. I would request if Dr. Ray is present to give his concluding remarks to the state the departments and the DDMOs who have been present here and who have taken out their time to join us from Delhi with NIDM and to listen to us and to give their valuable suggestions on this IDRN portal, which we are in a phase of transition to the very potent, basically a management tool in terms of disaster management. Dr. Ray, are you available for your comments?
I think so.
Is not available. Thank you very much from NIDM, from all of us here in New Delhi, to the state of West Bengal, to all the district DDMOs and the responsible people who are managing the disasters at the district level. So I must compliment the state and the district administration to come in large number and to participate in this virtual training program. And I'm so thankful that you have taken out your time to listen to us. Any queries still left unanswered may be connected to us. We will reply to you. In case you want that your districts should be trained separately, we can take on that also. So we are ready to give any kind of training, any kind of support which you want from us, but only caveat here is that your database should be entered in this portal so that it is visible to the districts, not only to your district, to your neighboring district, to the state government, and to us, that in case of disasters, many human lives can be saved in case our database is alive and it is being updated quite regularly. Thank you very much for taking out your time, and thank you from all of us. Thank you, Balaji, Dharvender.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Okay. Jai Hind. Thank you for all.